everybody, it's me, Tokkuri Yashi. Today we're going to be having a look at the unique equipment wands that has been given to last year's anniversary characters, the Astral Hiyori, the Astral Ray, and the Astral UE. Two summonable characters from those pair, the UE and the Hiyori, have been given a returns banner, as we can see here, till the 15th of February. Summer Ameth, as we can see there, is also on this banner too. If you want to go for Summer Ameth, get one of these two as a bonus. Would not be a bad thing if you don't already have them, but if you do already have them, what are their unique equipment given? That's what we're going to have a look at today. Are they going to be competitive or improved from these unique equipment? Well, do we have high hopes? With the recent unique equipment ones, well, we're about to find out. So first we're going to have a look at this Ray here, Astral Ray. She is the welfare unit from last year's story event, last year's anniversary story event. If you don't already have her, you can't get her at the moment. You have to wait till next month when I imagine that story event will return. It seems to be 1 month behind. We're getting the Hatsune, Kasumi and Inori New Year's story event coming back in a couple of days. Finally we can get Chaz for Inori for her unique equipment. Probably have to wait a month for Ray. Are we going to pin DAs on Ray for her unique equipment? Well, we'll have a look. Well, Ray is a PvP character really. We'll just go over what she does. Damage on her union burst to all enemies on her skill 2 here. Boosting allies, physical defense, magical defense, and a barrier that negates damage, so helping you stay alive in PvP. Also then her skill 1, and this is the one we're looking at today, which is getting boosted before the unique equipment on it. As we can see here, she deals a bit of damage to all enemies, inflicts a stun, which is very important there, 2 seconds, knocks back and reduces the movement speed of targets of this skill. So what does her unique equipment given here? We can see here she gets hit points and physical attack from implementing this unique equipment, and it also boosts the skill. So here we go. Now with the upgrade from the unique equipment, this skill, the damage is up very slightly here. It goes from 2.6 to 3.2 times physical attack, so a bit more damage, not bad. The stun is now 4 seconds instead of 2 seconds, so again that's a good upgrade there, and she gives herself 250 TP. So all in all, Ray is, as we said, a PvP character, and now she will be a little bit better in PvP, a little bit more damage, a little bit longer stun, more TP to herself, which means she will be union bursting more frequently if the fight goes on for a long time. So little bit of an upgrade there, but not too bad. She makes her better in PvP, which is where she was used. So let's go over then and have a look at the next of the Astral Twinkle Wish trio. Here we're going to have a Hiyori Astral. So Hiyori is, as we can see here, a fire physical type character. Get a little bit of damage on a union base there, lowering enemies' physical attack and physical defense. On her skill 2, boosting allies' physical attack, recovering a bit of TP for allies, a little bit of TP over time there. But there we go, again her skill 1, that's what we're going to be having a look at here. And as we can see, she's a bit of a support character really, not doing a huge amount of damage on the 5 physical team. More of a support character here, boosting allies' physical attack and physical crit, and lowering the enemy's physical attack and physical crit. So with her unique equipment, she gets hit points, she gets physical attack, and also boosts that skill 1. So now her skill 1 here, with the unique equipment added, the physical attack and physical crit damage to the team has been boosted. The physical attack goes from 4.9k to, as you can see there, 8,550. The physical crit damage has gone from 10% to 12%. The lowering of the opponent's physical attack again has gone from 4.9k to the 8,550, and again the 10% to the 12% lowering, so more value there. She has also been given a new effect which gives 5 DP boost to the team, and lowers 5 TP boost for all enemies. A decent little upgrade there for Hiyori. There was never really a huge amount of options on the fire physical team. She's always been a consideration for a fire physical team, and with these little bits of upgrades, I think she's going to remain a consideration for a fire physical team until they release another godly unit for that element. But it works pretty well with Neffy. Neffy's helping you stay alive. Hiyori's helping you stay alive a little bit as well. This is only going to help you do a tiny bit more damage and stay alive a little bit better with that extra lowering of the opponent's damage. So again, a nice little buff there for Hiyori, nothing major. But I think she'll still continue to be an option for a fire physical team if we ever need one. So let's jump over to the last character who is getting a unique equipment here. The Astral Yui. Where is she? Here she is. Here. So Astral Yui has a bit of a harder time, I think, being on a light magical team. She's got a lot of competition. She's a bit of a combination character too. I would say she's a good damage dealing character, but also, as we can see here, supporting allies with magical attack, magical crits on their skill 2 here. Again, boosting allies' magical attack, recovering hit points, deploying a barrier. This barrier is quite important. This is where it comes on. Barrier negating damage as well to allies under this barrier. And a bit of magical attack and TP to herself. So she's a bit of a DPS support character, which is quite a good combination. So here we go. This is a skill 1. Without the unique equipment on it, boosting her own magical attack and magical crit damage, also dealing a decent amount of magical damage to the enemy and recovering her own TP there by 200. So what has her unique equipment given her? It gives her hit points and magical attack by applying it, and also boosting this skill 1 here. So what does this skill 1 do now? She has got a unique equipment. So we can see here the damage is up very slightly from 3.2 to 3.6 times the magical attack. It's also giving 5 TP boost to herself and 155 times action speed buff to the team. I believe this is anyone underneath the barrier gets his action speed buff. Now on the front of that sounds quite good. A little bit more damage and an action speed buff. We all like the action speed buff, but it's only 155 times. This Yui is going to take a little bit more of breaking down. Where is she going to be used? Is she going to be used on this team? Well, there's a lot of competition, like I said, on a light magic team. So first we go for DPS. I think her damage will be pretty good, but who is she competing with? We have got New Year's Hatsune here, who she's competing with for damage. Maybe Yui will have the advantage if you're fighting a magical opponent, because the Hatsune's damage is always better against a physical opponent. We've got Lariel there, a Prefect Lariel, who's also a staple on a magical light team. And the New Year's Siren, who I don't have, who is a big DPS character, also doing other things on a light magical team. Will Nerika ever get a 6-star? We will wait and see. So for damage, I think she's going to have a bit of competition there. Maybe she will get used. The test of this is obviously going to be clan battle when we see a clan battle. Now for the action speed buff, a character I think she's probably going to now power creep is this Edo Yuki here. As you can see, Edo Yuki, on her union base, 160 times action speed buff to the team. She does give a bit of support to the team as well. And she does a bit of healing, and she does a little bit of TP as well. I think, and we'll see, this Astral Yui will probably take that role, sure, in the future. Anyway, that we were going to put Edo Yuki, we could probably put this Yui and it will be better. Yui doesn't give the TP, but if you've got the New Year Siren on the team, you're going to get the TP from here as well. However, if you're not going to want to run Eris, and we do want a full light team, and you want an action speed buffer on the magical side, we do have the New Year's Yui here, who has got a 200 times action speed buff there on her union base, as well as support for the team and healing. So, the clan battle is going to be the test. We're going to see if this Yui here, our talking about. Let's go back to the home screen. That's where she is. If this New Year's, if this Astral Yui is going to be getting use, we'll see in Clown Battle. But from her unique equipment, she is now at least competitive with all of the other characters that are fighting for that spot on that light magical team. Time will tell. So there we go. That is the 3 of the Astral Twinkle Wish characters with their unique equipments. Let me know what you think of them all. If you are going to summon for them, if Yui here is your favourite, you really want this Yui, good luck on your summons. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all again for another video. Bye 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 bye. Hey.